Good day, everyone. Welcome to the first Q&A live stream sponsored by Black Star Code Academy and powered by Quantum Computing Solutions. My name is Ted M. I will be the host today. I am the lead website designer for Quantum Computing Solutions, QCS. And you see here on the screen, you see my profile picture, and this is a little bit about me. And I will leave a link in the description or on the stream so you can take a look at it for yourself. And again, this is a little bit about me. I'm a website designer. I've designed many sites and I've developed many sites, WordPress based sites over the years. I have a lot of experience with website design development. And I will be conducting the session for today, the Q&A session for today. So again, this is our homepage here. And this is the kind of work that we do. So kind of just want to kind of give you an overview. This is the first in a series of live streams that we'll be having, Q&A live streams. We're going to see how this works out. This is just going to be a basic question and answer live stream. So you can, if you have any questions, so put your questions in the chat or in the comments section, and I will get to your questions. So let's get started with the first question here. So the first question would be, how do I install in WordPress on a hosting server? Now, there are many ways to install WordPress on your hosting server. Okay, you can go with if you have GoDaddy or Hostinger or One-in-One or Bluehost. They normally put a WordPress install feature on their hosting service. So you can look for that on your hosting service, whatever hosting service that you happen to provider that you happen to be working with. They usually have an WordPress installation setup. And you can do it another way by going out to WordPress.org and download the entire WordPress platform here on WordPress.org. Then you'll have to have some FTP. You'll need FTP access to your hosting service server, and then you can upload it to whatever directory that you like to, and then you can just go ahead and follow the steps from there. But those are the two ways to install WordPress on your WordPress or on your hosting site. So let's move on to the next question. That's how to install WordPress. Now, the next question would be, how to install a theme on WordPress. And again, this is just basic rudimentary live stream here. So once you got it installed and set up, you will go out to your WordPress dashboard and you go over to appearances, down to themes, and you will go ahead and choose your theme from there. Again, this is a basic question and answer session. So if you have any questions, go ahead and put your questions in the chat and or in the comment section. Enter your questions in the comment section. I'll get you your questions and respond accordingly. But again, back to how to install a theme. You choose from your theme, or you can add a theme. You go ahead and add a theme, and if you have downloaded a theme, you can upload a theme here. And the process for doing that would be go out to appearance and down to themes and then upload the theme. And once you click on the theme, you have a option to choose or upload a theme. Then you have an option to choose the file that you would like to upload. Say you download it from Theme Forest or any other theme providers out there in Vato, you can upload your theme there by using one of those services. So that would be how you would upload a theme. Again, this is just this is the first Q&A regarding WordPress and just going over the basics of WordPress. Some of you may or may not know some of these things, but again, this is the first Q&A session. We'll try to have one every week. So once you come back and you have questions about anything regarding WordPress, you can just go ahead and forward it in the live stream at that time. So the next question would be how to create a new post within WordPress. Again, this is very basic. just very basic overview, a very basic question and answer session about WordPress and how to install WordPress and configure the basics of WordPress. So now once we're back into our dashboard here, we want to create a post, okay? So you go over to your post option here in the admin menu and you go to add a new post. Now, what I like to do, as you see, this is not the Gutenberg interface. This is not a Gutenberg page builder because I really don't care for that too much. So what I've done is, and I've installed a plugin here, install plugins. I've installed a plugin called Disable Gutenberg. You can find this in the repository, the WordPress repository, and actually it disables Gutenberg. So you have just your basic layout for your post. And because the Gutenberg page builder can be a little bit confusing for just people that are just starting to build with WordPress and develop with WordPress, it can be a little bit confusing. This is a little bit more straightforward. So you have a section for, you can add a title for your post, then you can put your content here down in the content section, and you can add it to your categories here once you create a category, post categories. Okay, so that kind of gives you an overview of how to add posts to your WordPress site. Again, just basic basic instruction on how to build out your WordPress site. Now, the next question would be, how do I add a page to my site, a new WordPress page to my site? Again, you're back here in your dashboard. We go back to, we're going to start from the home section, and we'll go to pages, and we can add a new page. So we'll go click on add a new page. Again, I've disabled Gutenberg. So this is the basic layout, how WordPress used to be before the newer versions of WordPress came by default with the Gutenberg page builder. Again, I find that very confusing, and this is a lot simpler. So again, you add a new page, you add your title for your page, and then you go in and add your content for your page. And you can scroll down here and add a featured image. Now, this particular install does not have a theme installed on it, or it just has the basic default themes for WordPress. So you just have your basic install, your basic themes for WordPress install. So you won't have all the bells and whistles of another theme, like your Astra or maybe Divi or something like that. You don't have all that here. This is just basic. These are for people who are wanting to start working with WordPress, but really don't know the basics. Okay. So we'll move on to our next question is, how do I customize the appearance of my WordPress site? So again, back in the admin page, we'll go down to appearance and then customize. Here, you can customize your WordPress site. Now, once you have a theme, you've chosen a theme that has different options, you'll see that you'll have the ability to add, to customize your site according to that theme. Again, this is just a basic theme. The default themes that come with WordPress. And so there's not many options here, but just to kind of show you where you can, how you can customize your theme, or where you need to go to customize your theme. Again, you go to appearance, then customize, and that's where you would customize your theme in that section there. Okay, so the next question would be, how do I install and activate WordPress plugins? Okay, so again, go back to your WordPress dashboard and scroll down the left side of the menu, the left menu, and you'll see plugins here, and you go to add a new plugin. Okay, so you can search through the WordPress repository, plugin repository. It has many plugins that you could use and you could choose from to I guess maybe give your website a little bit more robust feeling and give some additional functionality by having the different plugins, the variety of plugins that are available for WordPress. I have a couple of plugins installed already, so I just have this. This is just a basic install. I have again with the Gutenberg, disable Gutenberg plugin, that's installed. Then I have backup migration. Again, in another section, I'll kind of go over more details about this particular plugin here, and then any other ones that I might install, such as your Elementor and your WordFence and some of the other caching plugins. But again, this is kind of gives you a basic overview of WordPress and what you can do. Because this is the first session for this. So now we have, how do I create a custom menu in WordPress? Again, we'll go back to the dashboard here, and we're on the dashboard, and we'll go over to appearance and then down to menus. Now at this point, I don't have any menus installed or created or configured, but this is where you would create your menus. And once you start creating pages, your pages will appear here on the menu. You can add your pages to your menu. Again, in another session, upcoming Q&A, WordPress Q&A, I'll be able to show you how to add different pages, a variety of pages to your WordPress site. Okay, so let's move on to the next page. Now, how do I add images to my post and pages? Again, going back to, first we'll start with post and how to add images to post. So we'll go over to the post and we'll go ahead and click on the add new post. And we have, again, our blank post. It has no content in there, no title, no content, nothing. So once you have chosen the title, selected the title for your post and some content for your post, you go down here on the left side and you can see set featured image here. So you click on that and you can choose from the media library your images that you would like to have displayed on that particular post. Okay, and this process is the same for adding images to pages. Then you go over to your pages, and again, we'll go over to click add new page. And again, this is a blank page. It has no content, no title. So we'll go down here and you say set feature image, and you'll be able to choose select an image from your media library or upload an image if you like. You can just drag and drop it from whatever source that you have, and your image will be included in the media library. Okay, the next question is, how do I configure general settings for my WordPress site? So again, go back to the WordPress dashboard, and we'll go back to the home page, the administrative home page, and we'll scroll down to settings here. You have a number of different options. You got general settings, you got writing, reading, and discussion. So we'll go over each one of these here. So you got your general settings here. And this gives you the title of your site here. You have a tagline, you can include that here. And this is the URL for your website. Now, this is a little bit more complicated, and maybe in another session, we'll go over whenever you may need to change this or add some SSL to the string, the URL string. You can do that here. And again, just some basic information as far as like the user default user, your default users. If you have people that are coming onto your site and they're going to subscribe, if you have a membership site, they would automatically become subscribers instead of being included as administrators or editors, things like that. So that's this particular option here. Now you have your writing option here in the general settings. Again, just some basic information. You can put your email login information here and your password there, that type of information. That's for writing. So if you have anyone that's coming on as a guest editor, you would configure that information there. Here is a reading section. Now, this section would be which pages, since we don't have any pages created at the moment, you can choose which page would be your home page or your landing page from here. But this is where you're reading. In the reading settings, this is where you will configure those particular options. Now, most important section or option is your discussions. This is where you have your comments. Now, if you do enable comments or you have comments enabled on your site, you can manage all the comment settings from here by going over to settings, down to discussion, and you have a number of different options here where you can disable comments or hold comments for review, or say like this one here, you can say email me whenever anyone posts a comment, And then because comments are held for moderation or review, those options are available here. Again, in the settings, we'll go to the next option is media. And this is where the default media settings can be configured here. So you have your thumbnail size settings here. You set your width and your height, your medium size here. Again, width and the height for medium images, and the large images, you set your width and your height here and stuff. And then you can upload with a monthly base on the folders. And that's a little bit more involved. Once I get to another question and answer session, I can show you how the folders are configured on the server side and stuff, where the particular images are uploaded chronologically. Okay. Now here you have your permalinks. Now the permalinks, for anyone who's not familiar with how URLs are structured, this is where you would change your structure for your URLs. And these include your page URLs here. You can have post name, you can do a custom structure. I would keep it simple and just do a post name. So once you do a post name or page, it will come out. It won't have a long string of characters on there. It'll just have the page title of the page at the end of the URL string. So you just configure your permalinks there. So that's important. Again, in another session, another question and answer session, I can go over more detail about how that works and how you can configure your custom URLs. Okay. Again, under the settings, and when I install the disable plugin, disable Gutenberg plugin, it appears here in your settings. So if I want to enable or disable Gutenberg, I would use it here, and you can configure your Gutenberg settings here. All right. So now let's move on to our next question. I guess I did answer that one already. How do I manage comments on my WordPress blog? Again, you go out to your discussion option here under settings, under the admin menu, and this is where you can manage your comments. Now, there are a number of plugins out there which you can use to manage comments. So you can do a lot more with comments. You can disable comments altogether, or you have a structure configured in a certain way. There are a number of plugins out there that allow you to do just that. All right. So if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comment section, and I will get those questions answered for you. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section, and don't forget to like and share and subscribe to the channel. That way more people will be aware of our Q&A sessions. All right, so that's basically it. Again, this is the first Q&A session that we're conducting at this time. There will be one every week for the next several weeks. Let me get back to here, and I'll go back over to my profile here. So this is me. I'm Ted M. I'm the lead website designer at QCS. So if you have any, if you want to get in contact with me, you can go out to our website, and you see the website is scrolling down at the bottom of the page. And our website is here. Let me get there real quick. So this is our website address. And you can go there and kind of check out what our company is all about, what services we provide, that type of thing. And again, if you want to touch base with me regarding anything regarding WordPress, you can feel free to use the contact form on our site here. Go to contact, and you can contact me via the website. One thing I do want to kind of mention is that we do have a shop section on our site. We have a number of digital ebooks that cover a number of different topics, from AI for small business, to boosting your website sales, to digital marketing, to internet marketing for beginners, and launching your online course. There's just a number of helpful ebooks that we have available for you to take a look at if you like to. Again, I'll put that address here on the screen. It's Quantum Computing Solutions /shop. you can go out there and take a look at what we have to offer with that. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you do have any questions, either and during this live stream or post live stream, kindly leave them in the comment section, and I will address those and get back to you and put those respond in the comment section with those questions. Again, we have a question and answer session every every Thursday, every Thursday about 3 p.m. Eastern time. So there will be a notification sent out to subscribers regarding the next Q&A session. Again, it's every Thursday at 3 p.m. And so that is about it. If you are on here now and you have any questions, kindly leave the comments or questions in the comment section, and we'll get those questions answered. I'll stay on here for a few more minutes just to see if there are any comments from anyone. If not, then we'll go ahead and end this session. Again, this is the first session that we're having with these live Q&A type forum sessions. So again, every Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll have a live session, and I'll be going over more WordPress, the details of installing a theme, working with Elementor, working with all different types of aspects of WordPress. So if you don't have any questions for me, again, thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you hopefully in the next Q&A live stream session. Take care.